Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to look at BraveRats. Now this particular game is for 2 players for ages 8 and up, and the average play time is about 5 minutes, so it's very quick and easy to play, something I prefer nowadays because of how busy I am. BraveRats, in case you don't remember this from the preview I wrote 6 or 7 months ago, you'll be taking on the role of a rat army, so to speak. Each player gets 8 cards, and you'll play them one at a time. And depending on what cards you play, you'll either win or lose that skirmish. And the player to win a certain number of skirmishes will win that particular game. Very easy. So with that said, let's take a brief look at what this particular game has to offer. Okay, and here's a brief snapshot of the components. The game comes in this tin, which is really cool. I mean, you don't need this much space for only 16 cards in the instruction booklet, but it's nice nonetheless. And of course, you've got your information on the back. So yeah, pretty cool. Like it. Instruction booklet. Fairly detailed, even though the game isn't all that complicated. There's a chart in here to help guide players on who would win a particular battle. But again, the battle system is very easy in this game, so you may not even need this. And here are the 2 decks, one for each player. And again, each deck has 8 cards, and they number between 0 and 7. Now, just as a quick addendum, I found this reference card hiding under one of these decks, so in fact there are actually 17 cards in this game, not 16. But this reference card lists all of the different card types in the game and what their special abilities are, and on the reverse side there's that chart I was showing you in the instruction booklet that shows you who would win in a particular circumstance. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I do like the fact that this is available for both players should they need it. So, to set up the game, each player will receive a deck, and for the first turn, they'll just simply go through their deck and pick out a card and put it face down. Let's just say that blue wants to put this ambassador face down like so, and of course they do so in secret. The other player does not know what the other person is playing. So how about we just do, I don't know, the spy, sure, whatever. So we'll put that down, and now once both players have done this, they'll go ahead and flip them face up and then compare the values. And in most cases, whoever has the higher value wins. In this case, the blue player, the ambassador, has a combat strength of 4, whereas the red spy only has a combat strength of 2. But you have to look at these special abilities down here because the winner of these particular skirmishes don't always go by these particular values. The assassin, for example, has a really nasty ability. Let me just show you that. Lowest strength wins. So whoever had the lower strength, should the assassin be played, would actually win the skirmish. Now in this case, the ambassador special abilities. If you win with this card, it counts as 2 victories. For the spy, the special ability, next round your opponent reveals his card before you choose yours. That's a pretty powerful ability. So even though blue won this particular skirmish, twice in fact, red will have an advantage for next round. So whenever this happens, the blue card is played face up, and the loser card, in this case red, is played face down. This doesn't have any bearing on future turns. This just helps players keep track of how many skirmishes a particular player has won. Okay, now on for the second round, just to show you another quick example. Again, red has that spy ability now, so let's go ahead and choose blues first, which red will get to look at. So let's go ahead and have blue play. I don't know why he would do this, but let's go ahead and do. Let's do the general. And now red would get to look at that because of the guy's spy ability there. So red decides, okay, well, he's got a 6. Let me go ahead and play the assassin, lowest strength wins. So he's going to play that face down. Of course, blue doesn't know this until both cards are flipped over. And now let's go ahead and compare the values. 6 to 3. In first glance, the 6 would win. However, the assassin special ability, the lowest strength, wins. In this case, red would win this particular match, and blue would lose. Now, the general special ability, the card in your next round gets +2 strength. So blue will have to remember that for the next round. Since he lost, this card is played face down, and red plays this one face up. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Players will continue taking turns until one player manages to get 4 victories. The player that does so wins the game. If they run out of cards in the meantime, then they'll just simply declare that game a draw and play the game again. Now, I didn't get to all of the card types. For example, the Prince has a value strength of 7, so he'll pretty much win everything. However, if the opponent plays a Princess at the same time, that player will automatically win the entire game. So it's a very powerful play there. If two players happen to play the same card or have a draw, then the round is put on hold, and then the winner of the next round will win both rounds, sort of like in the card game War. For those of you that want to play more than just the core game, the manual comes with like 7 different variants. There's draft, play, trader, different game types like that, so you can keep the game pretty interesting. You can check out my written preview at www.dadsgamingaddiction.com, or you can click on the links in the below description. That'll take you there as well. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.